Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
What lies inside all of us is more than data, it's life. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. And it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
Hello, everyone. This is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening in Birmingham. I'm back again with a very familiar face. Haven't had her on in a while. My apologies on my end on that one. But she's been very busy. In the community. As you can see the backdrop, Cassie Ferguson. She is the Area Development Director for UNCF Birmingham. So, Cassie, welcome back.
It is great to be back. And yes, we have Birmingham, but we have the entire state of Alabama.
Yes.
And the entire state of Mississippi. So that's our market. A lot of people always say are you just doing Birmingham? My office actually sits in Birmingham, but we have the awesome responsibility and task for the entire state for our UNCF schools.
Okay, cool. So the reason I want to bring Cassie on today is they're having their third annual Walk for Education on Saturday, August 19th. So Cassie, tell me about this great event, because I always like when it has walk, because people, that says exercise.
Yes, is education with health and communication and details about our HBCUs and what's happening with that. So we're asking everybody to come out and walk on August 19th and to hear conversations. We'll have students there. We're going to have students emceeing this event. It is to continually share our message. It's really funny, and I know you know this. Alabama has the most listed HBCUs in all the country.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, we do. So you can think that should be a really crowded walk because we touch a lot of people. And that's what we have. And we're partnering with other funds to make sure. But UNCF is like the third largest fundraiser and scholarship givers for kids. We don't just give to African Americans anymore. We give to everybody who can fill out our information to apply for what we have to offer. Because ours is a need-based. It's need-based. So and we also have to understand that it has not been that long ago when the reason we created HBCUs was because we couldn't go to schools. The other schools are great, they're wonderful, and now with the affirmative action just being squashed out, what are we going to do? We just want to make sure that our kids, and those that are old like me, my grandkids, their kids have the opportunity to, no matter what color, or no matter what color, black, brown, purple, blue, whatever color you have the opportunity to attend a good school for your advancement. And this old adage, you can do whatever you want to do. They don't want us in the schools because we're not smart. They just didn't want anybody different. So these schools were built out at churches and to teach us how to read. And now they are in jeopardy. So we're asking our own to come out and walk and make a small donation or a large donation. No amount is too large, and definitely no amount is too small.
And one thing I want to add too, which you want to add, is that tax deductible.
Yes, and it's tax deductible. It is tax deductible because you're just coming out to donate to walk. That's all you're doing. It's not big. And let me say this: when I started this job, 4 years ago, you'll be surprised with. I think I started with about 490 individual donors. And this is not corporate money. This is just individual donors. So we're probably up to about 800. And I think we can even do better. If you take 800 people or 1,000 people and do 25, 50, 100, it really adds up.
I agree.
It adds up. So we'll have students. We don't know how many presidents will be out because they're scheduled. But we have, if you have never been on an HBCU campus, we have one. We have Miles right down the street. We have Stillman right down the road. We have Talladega going in the other direction. So we're surrounded. We have Tuskegee. We have, if you go to Huntsville to visit the Space Center, go by Oakwood. So these are the ones that I raise money for. But then you got Alabama State, you got A&M. They'll all be here in October. So these are, and we're partnering with still the junior colleges now. Lawson State has been designated as a HBCU. So we got a lot of energy and activity going on some things that people might have just kind of forgotten about. We're asking for everyone's support, everyone, no matter what color, what age, everyone's support. No, like I said, no donation is too small. No donation is too large. So just come on out and walk. Some people are going to say, it's hot. Yes, it is hot. We did this walk in October. We've done one virtually. We're trying to figure out what is the sweet spot for the day. We'll be rolling out 80 years of service starting in January the 1st. 80
Congratulations.
From 1944, paper signs started right there in Tuskegee, Alabama, all of my Tuskegee graduates. I am a graduate of an HBCU. I attended Talladega College, and this is what we look like. So my corporate friends that used to work with me at AT&T, and all of my other sisters, my organizations, my friends, please come out. We need to see you there too now. I just need for you to know that. Okay. Park, August 19th, 7:30. We need to see you there.
Yeah, so, that'd be my walking for the day.
Yes, your steps. And see, I'm counting mine on my watch right now. So I'm counting them every step of the way. And that's what I want people, whether you're going to ease on around the park or whatever, we really need your support. We need your understanding. And we need you to be in a space where if you have questions about what is an HBCU, why do you still need them? I mean, the typical thing is like, well, there are too many of them. No, they're not. There are about 100 and 207 of us, where if you think of how many other schools there are thousands. So we're still small in number, but we're huge at heart. Our old saying, when we started talking, it was like a mind is a terrible thing to waste. You see that in my back. We just added to that a little bit. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but it is a wonderful thing to invest in. So yeah, you like that. Yeah, so let me hear you say it. What would I say?
I don't know why I feel like Morgan Freeman used to do the commercial, like a mind is a terrible thing to waste. But like you said,
but a wonderful thing.
Wonderful thing to invest in, yeah. Yes. But I didn't know about the state is now part of designated HBCU. That's great.
Yeah, but Alabama, I think the Carolinas will be the next. But we have 14 that's designated. We have the oldest one in Alabama is going to be somewhere between the one in Selma and Talladega. But you're looking, these schools span way beyond time because of how they were set up for us, for people, for our grandparents or great grandparents to be able to have any sort of educational opportunity that they wouldn't have been hurt for. It's a real thing. And it's not, I say it all the time because I think we still don't really get it. It is still a need, especially with all of the unrest that we still have in our country. But we make our doctors, we still have our numbers are huge, and they're huge, and we are still small. So the only way we can continue to grow as an HBCU is for your donation. And if you have questions or anything about how it's run, how it's done, we want to let you know that we're here and we're ready for business. to talk to you about that, to put an end to any misunderstandings a corporation may have. But it is a great thing to be able to help our kids get to and through school.
Well, I'll be remiss for you not to brag about I would say your success, but your team's success for the signature event that everybody knows. And I told her before, I was like, this event is so successful now that it's sold out before the talent is announced. It's sold out before you can even, I won't say put a flyer out. The last mayor's ball you did.
Well, it really is. It was funny. The first year that I started, I had somebody call and say, I need some tickets. They were coming from Atlanta. And I said, we're sold out. And they were like, no, you couldn't be sold out. But we have been blessed. Mm-hmm. We have been blessed to sell out the 4 years that I've been in this job, coming from corporate America. But we've sold out. We will sell out again. So if you're interested, the ball will be March of 24. We haven't set the exact day, but we will make sure you hear about it first, and you'll hear about it first right here. So if you think you want to come to the UNCF Mayor's Mask Ball, please stay tuned. We'll be doing some really fun things with the mayor to unveil this, probably real close to January 1st, but no later than January the 15th.
Yeah, and the thing about it, like you said, 80 years.
80 years of service, 1944, 80 years of service, of giving back. So we've been around a long time. We plan on staying around another long time because we feel there's always going to be a need, but we can do it because we can do it with everybody that can hear my voice.
I agree.
$20, $50, whatever, make a donation.
And then, like I tell too, and this is just a special shout out for business owners. This is a great write-off individually for your business. You can see the direct impact as an organization, like you said, you've seen for years. You see what it puts back into the community.
Yes, and we're definitely community focused. That's why we're located in each town, and wherever you go, we have offices. But the main thing is our schools. Our schools are ran by some fantastic presidents. Go check them out. Mm-hmm. That's what call me, but go check them out. Mm-hmm. And make sure your kids that are not necessary, they can be 10, 12. I probably was hanging out at Mouse when I was about 12. Mm-hmm. And just because it was right behind my church. Mm-hmm. So, but go see them. I don't want anybody of color to say, I don't know what that is. We have a torch, and it's important for us to keep this torch burning. And we can do it, and can burn brighter and brighter with anybody who chooses to come out and walk or make a donation for us.
So before I see, when I look on the press release, it kicks off at the registration festivities. First off, 7 a.m. That's when walk starts at 8:30 a.m.
Yes. So just come out, register. We'll have music. We have a kids corner. We have we'll have some Zumba classes, some dance classes. So you don't have to walk. But we'll have a lot of things, a lot of fun things. We'll have a couple of giveaways. I don't want to let the cat out the bag, but it's really a cool thing, and I really want to see each of you there.
Okay, well, yeah, so definitely you all check out Saturday, August 19th, Railroad Park. We all know Railroad Park, but if you don't know Railroad Park, it's 1600 First Avenue South, one of the great landmarks here in Birmingham, other than the Vulcan.
It is.
But Cassie, I want to thank you because, whenever you see Cassie, UNCF, and I'm gonna put this caveat in. Cassie may not like this. See, if you see Cassie and you want to write her a check, you can give her a check right there, right there, and there she'll take it.
I will definitely take it. I will, and a lot of people see me and they'll go like, "Oh, I forgot to give." So We don't have the QR code showing, but typically we have the QR code showing and all of the, new technology. You can just take a picture of that QR code and make a donation, and we would very much appreciate it.
Okay. Well, Cassie, thank you for coming on today. Thank you all for watching. Please check out what'shappenedbirmingham.com for more interviews. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and got an audio version of this on Apple Podcasts. And remember, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. I got it.
Yes, you got it. Yes.
Some PSAs. All right. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.